for my shoes, too sexy for my shoes. Shoes going to leave me.
Aadab and Nawab. Lucknow has a lot to offer for my trunk. So join us on this episode of I'm Too Sexy for My Shoes as we explore the finest silhouettes and embroideries in Lucknow. On today's show, celebrities and their love for chicken, the quest for the Lakhnawi Ada, and 4 looks to keep you classic in chicken. History is the key to everything, religion, politics and even fashion. As per the textbooks, it was under the Nawabs that Lucknow flourished into being the birthplace of several embroideries and silhouettes. So it's only right that we begin our quest for the finest in the city under royal guidance. Flawless style, pure elegance and timeless taste. The mystical city of Lucknow has a lot to thank their Nawab rulers for. We're now sitting with Nawab Masood Mir Abdullah, a member of the current royal family of Awadh. So tell us about the quintessential silhouettes and techniques from Lucknow.
In Awadh, Nawab Sadat Khan Burhanul Mulk, he used to wear the pishwas, the barka pajama. So these were the dresses, and the ladies, they used to wear pishwas, paichodar pajama, churidar pajama, and also the shalukas. So these were the dresses which were worn during those periods.
Your family heirloom is right here. Take us through some of the old costumes that belong to your family.
I will show you the dupatta. The fabric is malmal. This is mukesh. Nowadays people used to say badla or kamdani. This is all pure silver and gold work. See, this is called the shaluka.
Short and well tailored, the shaluka is a Nawabi version of a chic bolero jacket embellished with gota and zardozi works. The khada pajama is another regal Nawabi outfit. With each foot about 9 meters wide, this garment is a combination of pure silver embroidery and colorful silk patterns.
This pattern, this is called tukdi, and this pattern is called kohni, means elbow. So this is zigzag pattern.
The rich Awadhi legacy lives on even today, with Bollywood films like Umrao Jaan taking a cue from this royal style.
They have mostly used the pishwas and the churidars in that film. And the typical Kundan Meena real jewelry they have used. And many costumes and jewelry we have provided to them for their film.
And which are the key embroidery techniques that belong to Lucknow?
In Lucknow, there are 4 types of works, mainly Chikan, Mukesh, Ari and Zardozi.
While several embroideries and silhouettes were born in Lucknow, I am keen to explore the chicken craft that has become synonymous with the city.
The word chikan, this is derived from a Turkish word chikh, and after that chikh became chik and that became chikan. This chikan work, this comes from the Central Asia as well as Persia. Now it is in Iran, and it came to Delhi at the time of Queen Noor Jahan. After that it goes to Murshidabad in Bengal, and from there it comes to Awadh, and now this is the monopoly of Lucknow.
The Nawabs were the kings of fashion during their time, but it's the style emperors of today that are making Chikankari a constant trend. Up next, we introduce you to the contemporary czars of Chikankari, fashion designers who are constantly reinterpreting this traditional art form. White on white, sheer fabrics and exquisite embroidery are modern-day decree for the czars of Chikan. They are ruling the fashion kingdom with their classic collections. Chikankari owes its red carpet entry to designer duo Abu Jani and Sandeep Khosla.
Produce a new aesthetic. What was being done at that point of time was just, block, 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 block. There was no form, there was no design, there was no neck defined or a pallu defined. It was just without any definition. So with our kind of input, we took it to another level of Abu has painstakingly gone and created necklines and yokes and fabulous buttas. There was always a beginning and end to every garment.
Actually, quite a long
It
time.
took us 2 years for putting our first exhibition together. It was 2 years. It was almost a year in experimenting. And then in the second year, we could actually manage to produce a little bit of stock.
With the introduction of Chikan onto the runway, it soon acquired prime position in every fashionista's wardrobe.
Of course, our dear friend Jaya and Jaya Bachchan and Dimple Kapadia, of course. Then it goes on to the daughter Shweta and including Dame Judy Dench, who has been extremely fond of Chikan. These are people that everybody knows.
By far one of the best collections. They've really excelled themselves. Well, the boys are just the best, and one can't expect anything less from them, and they were magnificent. Fabulous and breathtaking, and I think that there's only one name in fashion, Sandeep and Abu.
Fashion is as timeless as it is fleeting, but Chikankari has found its place in the Fashion Hall of Fame thanks to this duo.
Love the transparency of very fine cotton to taking it to chiffon, organza, silk and georgette, very fine georgette. So that automatically took it to a formal wear of the fabric. We were the first ones to do it in the whole scenario of Chikan.
It's come a long, long, long way. So now it's got a place in history, in fashion forever.
The marriage between Chikankari and Zardozi, or a mild flirtation between Resham and Kamdani, gets set for Jugal Bandi. Also, I'm brushing up on my fashion GK and learning more about Chikankari after the break. While Chikankari most prominently represents Lucknow, a plethora of other techniques emerged here. I'm getting the insider's perspective with the designers Meera and Muzaffar Ali.
The various ways of interpreting the craft, new ways of interpreting the craft, that's become a kind of a ongoing process for both of us, and we are constantly trying to reinvent Chikan, Kamdani and Zardozi.
Through a process of innovation and experimentation, Meera and Muzaffar Ali have taken small town techniques to the big city.
The technique of embroidery is the basic skill, and then it all depends on what it is and how it is used, and then how you create a new dimension to it. Like for instance, in Zardozi you can do a lot of different things which you can't do in other things. So we have, let's say, the latest collection is taken embroidery to almost look like prints, and then using applique, we get a different dimension to embroidery which is unusual.
But the thing is that it has to be given a new lease of life always, whether it's through motifs or interpretation or, like Muzaffar was saying, juxtaposition with other craft techniques.
So what happens when a local designer is presented with a challenge to incorporate a jugalbandi of techniques into one garment? Let's find out. Meet Lucknow-based designer Asma Hussain. Combining traditional Lucknow techniques with contemporary silhouettes is her speciality.
Chikan is the favorite thing for me. Mukhesh was very Lucknow summer embroidery. I think I'll combine Mukhesh and Chikan and make something very modern. For the coming summer season, something very stylish for an evening wear. I think I'll make a gown.
While Asma is busy designing, I'm off to explore the city and learn more about Chikankari. Chikankari is rooted in antiquity. It's been practiced in Lucknow for hundreds of years. Now join us on our quest to discover the intricacies of this magical web. A Google search will tell you that Chikankari is a form of embroidery in India, but actor Shabana Azmi sees things differently.
It's really beautiful embroidery. Some poet had said कि ये तो ऐसी बूटी बनाती है कि तितली आके बैठ जाए, which is absolutely true.
My fashion curiosity, however, is still not satisfied. I am meeting with someone who spearheaded the Chikankari revival, Roona Banerjee of Seva, the self-employed women's association, who explains the process of Chikankari.
We decide what kind of product we are going to make. If it is a dress, that stitched one, so we do the patterning first, and then according to that has been cut and straight. And after stitching, it will go for hemming, and then after the hemming it will go for printing, which depends. Printing takes the front seat, because according to the printing, the artisans will put their motifs on that.
Chikankari has over 40 stitches, but what are the most popular?
The most popular one is a murri work. For instance, if you are seeing this block, if this block has been put in over there, so it means the artisans will be making murri, which is a very, very complicated work. And murri is also disappearing.
Under Roona's guidance, I have become quite the expert on stitches like kori, muri and hatkati. Contrary to popular belief, Chikankari is not just mere needlework. Embroidery is just the thread in this magical weave. How does the rest of your kurta come together?
After they finish the embroidery part, then it will come for the jali. The women who are doing this work, the embroidery, they will not make jali, which is a network. So it's all specialized, and after this is over, buttonhole has been made, all the threads have been cut, and it is finally for washing.
Well, that's the story of a chikan kurta that has a high style quotient as well as socio-economic relevance. We now head to the Dhobi Ghat. It's here at the Dhobi Ghat, under the warm sun, that the Chikankari process comes to an end. After the dye is washed off the garments and a few finishing touches are added, they are ready for sale. Time to head back to Asma's studio and check in on her progress. We are also giving you 4 looks to keep you classic in Chikan after the break. Asma has been busy planning, and I arrive at her studio to discover she's already started on her latest project.
Okay, so now as I have already made the pattern, we are going to put the pattern on the fabric, and first we will do the marking. So we will just mark the silhouette on the fabric.
A combination of large blocks with delicate prints is what Asma is using to create an outfit that's chicken chic.
Now that the chicken work is almost complete, and you can see the Mukesh Kamdani work is going on, it will be just over, and the next thing is some cutting and stitching, and our Jugalbandi piece will be ready to wear.
And voila, the garment is ready.
As you can see, the Jugalbandi of Chikankari and Kamdani is in front of you in form of this beautiful gown. You can see that when we were incorporating these veils and the chicken work with Kamdani work and those booties and paisleys, the small paisleys have covered the whole upper part of the gown, and it is fitted till hip and it's just flowing out.
Thanks, Asma. The outfit is stunning and is going into my trunk. Up next, we explore Lucknow and stuff this trunk with goodies that bear the stamp of the city. No trip away from home is complete without a shopping spree. I'm hitting the chicken market for some intense retail therapy. Ye wala. कितने की है ये? अब ये सफेद और ये पैक कर दीजिए. Thank you. Mission accomplished. Well, if you're not looking for a designer outfit but rather shop for something that bears your own distinct signature, then Lucknow offers you a lot of opportunity. For instance, in the heart of Lucknow, lots of karigars sitting with tons of blocks, giving you and me an opportunity to create a unique print, be it on a dupatta, on a sari or on a kurta. Sir, abhi kya bana rahe ho aap?
साड़ी बना रहा हूं।
और आपको कितने दिन लगते हैं बनाने में?
ये 2.5-3 घंटे लगेंगे।
2.5-3 घंटे। इसके बाद चिकन होने को जाएगी?
हाँ, उसका चिकन।
तो आप, वाओ। But my trunk isn't full yet. I am on the lookout for accessories to send to Mohan for that chicken chic look. I'm at the Garbar Jhala area in Lucknow. My quest here is to acquire the quintessential Lakhnawi Ada. And to do that, I'm going to pick up some accessories. I have the option of this tikka and this jhumar. If you look closely at your history textbooks, you would have noticed that a lot of Indian royals sported this. A jhumar also has a Bollywood connect. Aishwarya Rai wore it for the famous song Kajrare from Bunty and Bubbly. The jhumar is going into my trunk. How much is it for? 400? All I need are some bangles for that finishing touch. Bollywood has always influenced fashion, and that can be seen at this humble bangle store that houses bangles that come from Firozabad, a glass hub located close to the city. The names of the bangles of this store are inspired by famous Bollywood flicks. For instance, this one is called Race, this one is called Pulchhadi, couple are called Golmaal, some are called Dhadkan. The list is endless. I think these racy ones are going into my trunk. Ye pack kar dijiye. And now that my trunk is nice and heavy, it's time to send it off to Mohan.
I hope you had a good time shopping in Lucknow, Ambika. But of all the things you have sent back, what I love the most are the accessories, especially the jhumar and the bangles. And you don't really have to wear it with the traditional. It looks perfectly well with an evening gown. And what more, the chicken embroidery looks fabulous on it. Chikankari is best worn in the classic kurta silhouette with matching churidar and dupatta. It can also be highlighted by sequins. Go contemporary with your Chikankari kurti. Wear it as a summer jacket over your shorts and ganji. For a change, wear the kurta with a skirt instead of a salwar. And to break the minimalism, go for a fully embroidered stole.
Now it's time for the L I'm Too Sexy for My Shoes contest. The question this week is, which Indian city is the epicenter of Chikankari? Your options are Bhubaneswar, Mumbai, Lucknow, Chennai. You can mail us your answers to style at NDTV Good Times or SMS L space ABCD to 56388. And you stand the chance to win gift hampers worth 5,000 rupees, or you can even try your luck for the bumper prize worth 50,000 rupees. And what's more, to keep you stylish, all the winners get a 3-month trial subscription of Elle, the world's largest selling fashion magazine. And with that, it's a wrap on this episode from Lucknow. Goodbye.
I'm too sexy for my shoes, too sexy for my shoes, shoes going to leave me.